हाय गाइस, सो हमारा जो नेक्स्ट MCQ है उसका कंटिन्यूशन स्टार्ट करते हैं. विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज अ फीचर ऑफ वेट एंड सी स्ट्रैटेजी. इट गार्ड्स द accurate it guards the inaccurate and the assumptions and regarding competition. Which of the following is not feature of expansionist strategy? It lags behind the demand. उसके बाद capacity cushion is the amount of reserve capacity a process used to handle sudden increase in demand. Capacity decisions are strategic because capacity decisions can affect the competitiveness. Capacity decisions often involve long-term irrevocable commitment of resources. Long-term capacity plans are concerned with investments in new facilities. उसके बाद है capacity planning procedure does not involve each of the following: access company situations and environment to analyze the historical demand. Which of the following is not affected by the capacity decision? Resource optimizations. Capacity planning is a long-term strategy decisions which can be established in overall level of resources. Which of the following is a result of excess capacity? Drain company resources. Aggregate resource planning becomes challenge when the demand fluctuates over the planning horizon. Under this, which of the following is correct? Producing a constant rate using the inventory to absorb the fluctuations in demand. The 4-step systematic approach to plan for a long-term capacity decisions does not involve estimate future productivity. In the operation sequence, if the capacity of a facility is lower than the capacity of other facility, is bottleneck operation. Which of the following is not objective of MRP? Reasonable production schedule. Which of the following is not a characteristic of aggregate planning? Acceptable forecast for a period covering the whole planning horizon. Which of the following is correct with respect to long range forecast? It is used to plan for material requirement. Which card is used for dispatching department to book labor involved in each operations? Job card. One of the product example for line layout is cement. The following established time sequence of operation scheduling. The act of going around the productions to the shop, note down the progress is known as follow-up. ये हमने इंस्टीट्यूट मैथ में भी हम अगर आप देखेंगे ना तो बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस ना आपको इंस्टीट्यूट मैथ से मैच करते हुए दिखेंगे. ठीक है. In the aggregate planning of the methods used to modify of the supplies, hiring and layoff of employees depending on the situations. In the aggregate planning of the method of modification of demand is differential pricing. Of the requirements of aggregate planning, both the output and the sale should be expressed in logical overall unit of measuring. The study of relationship between load of the hand and the capacity of worker center is known as loading. Scheduling deals with fixing up the starting and finishing times of each operation doing a job. Scheduling shows which resource should do which job and when. The final stage of production planning, where the production activities are coordinated and projected in a time scale, is scheduling. The total station and the total station time divided by cycle time into number of workstations is line efficiency. In solving problem, the number of workstation required given by is total time upon cycle time. The number of product varieties that can be manufactured in mass production is few varieties in large quantities. The generally in continuous production is carried out the customer order. In inventory cost, production intermediate production is higher. The material handling unit of continuous production is lower than the system. The routing and scheduling get complicated in batch productions. Large variety of products. In general, number of product varieties can be manufactured. It's one only. Generally, the size of autumn production, job production is small. For marketing managers, the sale forecasters estimates the amounts of unit scale specific period. 88. Most suitable layout for the job production is process layout. Most suitable continuous production is line layout. One of the important basic objective of inventory management is to employ the available capital efficiency as to yield maximum results. Material requirement planning. In the route operations, every worker centers are operation as work center. Steel planning 50,000, 90%. The firm has work center series with the individual capacities 380, 360, 340, 400, 88.23. company is 548 units. 1402 units. So is 3600 units. Is 3 to 6 months. Hope so 100 questions हो गए. Thank you.